as usual. So the recordings, I make these available, post on the Yammer group. And there's also actually a YouTube page now, a YouTube account that I've set up. So you can find these if you ever want to come back to them. They're there for you. But my name's Sarah. For those of you who don't know me, it's great to have you here. We're going to do 30 minutes of gentle, well, actually today, maybe not so gentle, but a bit of a yoga flow, is looking specifically at the goddess pose in the second half of our flow. So there's going to be a lot of strong work through the thighs, the hips, a little bit of squatting. It'll be good fun now. So just like I was saying at the beginning, listen to your bodies, do what feels good for you today. If anything's too much, come out of the pose. Child's pose is always there for you. We'll make a start on all fours today. So hands under the shoulders, knees under the hips. Let's press the hands into the floor, spread those fingers wide, and find the breadth across the shoulder blades as well as across the chest. So we want to find an open chest here, but also that width, that space between the shoulder blades. Draw the belly button up to the spine. So we're not letting the low back dip here, keeping that neutral spine, neutral pelvis. Back of the neck is long. And we'll start moving with the breath, taking some cat-cows. So inhale, draw the chest forwards. Feel the stretch through the abdomen. Exhale, let the chin round. Come to the chest, the upper back rounds. And inhale, drawing the chest forwards. Letting that belly sink a little. Exhale, rounding into the spine. Push the floor away. 2 more rounds at your own pace. So moving with the inhale to bring that back bend. Exhale, we're arching, we're rounding into the spine. This is our cat. 1 more inhale. And after your exhale, come back to neutral. From here, we're going to take the right hand out in front, left leg out behind. Flex that left foot. Option to stay here or inhale. The arm and the leg up. Think about, keep drawing that belly button into the spine, just like before, not letting the low back go. Hips facing down to the floor. Inhale. Exhale, draw that elbow to the knee. Inhale, reach it out. Exhale, elbow to knee. 1 more inhale to reach. Exhale, elbow to knee. Letting that hand, that knee come down, other side. So we stretch out the left arm, right foot comes behind, flex that foot. Inhale, arm up, leg up. So leg in line with the hips, arm in line with the shoulders. Draw that belly button in. Inhale here. Exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale, reaching out. Flex that foot. Exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale to reach. Exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale, reaching out. Exhale, all fours. From here, we'll take some shoulder sweeps. So we're going to take the right arm and inhale, reach the hand all the way out in front of the mat as far as you can. Then lift that arm up, follow the fingers with the gaze. Exhale, push the weight back. Hips to heels, let the hand come down beside the hips, forehead to floor. Inhale, kneeling back up to all fours, stretch that right hand forwards. Draw a big, big circle up and overhead, following the gaze with the fingertips with the gaze. Exhale, child's pose with the left arm out in front. 1 more inhale, reaching forwards. And as we come up to the top of our circle, pause here with the arm up, gaze to the right fingertips. Exhale, we're going to thread the right arm under the left. Let the right ear, the right shoulder come to the floor. Gaze over those right fingertips. Lower your left hand on spider, right fingertips. Use the face or you stretch.
Hi, Sarah. I think you might have knocked your microphone off.
Oh,
That's better.
sorry, Dad. I can perhaps just go on to my iPhone microphone. Is that okay?
That's better, yeah, thanks.
Is that working?
Yeah, that's perfect.
I can't hear you now.
Okay.
So I'll assume you're okay. Yeah, okay. Well, where were we? So we've got our right arm under the left, gaze over those right fingertips. The left arm maybe tiptoeing up and overhead. Now we're going to challenge the balance. So while keeping this, we walk that left leg behind. Flex that foot. Try and keep those hips even. And then from here, you can stay here, or can we lift that left foot up? Final challenge. Can we bring that left foot out to the side and feel free to take the toes to the floor? Or can you place that foot down in line with the hips? Foot on the floor. Bring that left hand back in front of the face. And we'll inhale, stretching up. Look at those right fingertips. Exhale, releasing there. And then inhale to come up. So we're coming to gate pose. You can stay here. I'm going to twist around so you can see. From here, inhale, lift the arms up. And exhale, reaching down to the right. Or over the left leg, which you have out. So the right arm is up and overhead. Breathing into the right side ribs. One more inhale. And as you exhale, we're going to turn over that left leg. Come onto the left heel. Half splits. So that leg, you can take a soft bend here. If the arms aren't coming all the way down, you can stay up. We're feeling this into the hamstring. So a half Hanuman. Keeping the gaze on the toes. Think about that open chest. One more inhale. And as we exhale, let the hips come back down to the floor. That right foot is going to come inside the left thigh. And then we're going to bend in between the knees, folding forwards. Reach those fingertips forwards. Keep the chest lifted. Keep the gaze forwards. Imagine the neck is in line with the rest of the spine. So you can stay on your fingertips. You don't need to come that far forwards. It might just be here for you today. Keep those seat bones down. One more inhale. And exhale. We'll walk our hands back over that right knee, coming to all fours. Good. So other side. Going back into our shoulder sweeps. I'll turn around. So inhale, reach the left arm forwards as far as you can, then bring the arm up. Follow the fingertips with the gaze. Exhale, sit the hips back. Bring that left hand to the floor. Forehead to rest. Inhale, stretching forwards, then up and around. Exhale, sit the hips back. Bring the forehead down. Inhale, last one. Reaching that arm forwards, pausing as you take it to the top. And then exhale, thread the left arm underneath the right. So threading the needle. Left shoulder to the floor. We're on our right fingertips in front of the face. Again, push the weight into the left hips. Towards the left hip. Draw that belly button to the spine. Rotating the chest towards the ceiling. Option to tiptoe, right arm up and overhead. Again, see if you can find a little more rotation here. Maybe turning the gaze up. From here, let's challenge that balance again. So this time the right leg comes out behind, onto the toes. Flex that foot, push the heel away. Okay, if you want, you can bring that left hand in front of the face to give you more balance as you lift
that right leg up behind. Keep that foot flexed, draw the belly button in. And then can we bring that foot around in line with the hip with control? You can take the toes down anytime you like. Bringing it down. From here, right hand pressing into the floor. Inhale, lifting the left arm up. Use the fingertips. Exhale, all fours. Inhale, pushing up, squeezing the bum so the hips are coming forwards. And then lifting the arms up. Exhale, right hand to right leg. Reaching out through the left side of the body. This is our gate pose. Maybe the gaze comes up towards the ceiling. Breathe into the left side body. Shoulders away from ears. One more inhale. And then as we exhale, turning over the right leg this time. Flexing that right foot, toes point up. And folding forwards over that leg, but keeping the chest open, lifted. Holding here. Remembering your options. If you're not, you can bend. If you're not happy with that straight leg, you can bend that knee. You can lift up a little. One more inhale. And exhale, let's sink those hips back. Take that left foot inside to the inside of the right thigh. And then we're going to fold forwards between the knees. So not over either leg, just straight forwards in line with the pelvis. And use the breath. So we keep the chest lifted. We're not rounding into the back. We're not letting the chin drop. The chest is open. The back of the neck in line with the spine. Coming to wherever you want to be. And from here, we'll inhale to come up and exhale back into all fours. This time as we exhale, we're going to tuck the toes, push the hips back and hide, downward facing dog. So take whatever movement you like, maybe pedaling the feet, maybe a little rock forwards and back, up to you. We'll take a couple of rounds of sun salutations. So as we inhale, bend those knees, look forwards, and then step the feet up, maybe a couple of steps to the hands. Hands to shins, lengthening the spine. Draw the shoulders back and down. Exhale, bend those knees, folding in, let the head hang. Uttanasana. Elbows can come wide. You can grab the feet or the ankles. Really let your head go. Let it be heavy. Maybe the body can rest on those thighs, bent knees. And then we inhale, press into the feet, straighten the legs as we come up. Arms all the way up and overhead. Exhale, Tadasana, standing tall. Inhale, reaching up. Exhale, bend those knees, folding forwards. Body comes into the legs. Head hangs. Inhale, hands to shins. And exhale, we're going to plant the hands down, bend those knees, and then kick the right foot up. I want you to try and bring that heel as close to the bum as you can get it. Flamingo. So the knees, trying to have them together or in the same line, so not too far behind or forwards. Squeeze that foot in. One more inhale. And exhale, shoot that foot back. Let it come down. Inhale into your runner's lunge. Lift the chest. Exhale, drop that back knee. You can untuck the toes. Inhale. Lifting up, Anjaneyasana, low crescent lunge. So feeling us into the right hip flexor. We hold here. Inhale to reach up through the fingertips. And exhale, plant the hands down, stepping back, downward facing dog. Again, You can take a dynamic down dog. You can move in any way you like here. Taking a breath or two. And then on the next inhale, looking towards the hands, bending the knees, we step forwards. Hands to shins, straight legs, lengthening the spine, halfway lift. Draw those shoulders back. Exhale, bend the knees, folding forwards. Inhale, reaching up, all the way to the sky. Gaze to fingertips. And exhale, Samastitihi. Inhale, reaching up. Exhale, fold forwards. You can bend those knees. Draw the belly to the thighs. Let the head hang. Inhale, halfway lift. Lengthen the spine. Exhale, bend the knees, plant the hands. Draw that left foot up this time. So squeeze the knees towards each other. That left foot up towards the bum. So you're working the hamstrings, working the thighs. One more inhale and exhale. Shoot that leg back first and then bring it down. Inhale onto the fingertips. Runner's lunge. Exhale, drop that back knee. Untuck the toes. Inhale, reaching up. Anjaneyasana. Sinking into that left hip flexor, the front of the left hip, thighs stretching here. Try to keep the tailbone long, the belly drawing in and up. One more inhale. Exhale, plant the hands, step it back, downward facing dog. 2 breaths here. Make them big breaths. So inhaling through the nose and exhaling through the nose. One more breath. Starting to find some stillness perhaps. And then we'll inhale, bend those knees, look forwards. Stepping up to the hands, hands to shins, lengthening the spine. Halfway lift. Exhale, bend those knees, folding in. Now from here, we're going to come into chair. So first of all, you can bring your feet together, or if you know that's not good for you, you can take them hip width apart. Otherwise, big toes together, heels slightly apart, bend those knees, and inhale, reach the arms up. Now I want you to come a little higher in your chair. So you're not bent too far down to begin with. Look down. Can you see the toes beyond the knees? Send the weight back a little bit. Take the gaze back up to the fingers. From here, we're going to come down. So inhale, and then exhale, start to lower. We're going to lower for 5, 4, all the way to the floor with control. 3, 2, 1, and bring the bum down. Navasana. So those feet come up. Option to keep the toes on the floor, and you're here or here. So trying to draw those thighs into the chest. You can take the hands behind the knees, but then bring them back out. Really challenge the core. One more inhale and exhale. Inhale. Now as you exhale, bring the knees, the feet down, and then take them wide. So we're coming into a wide leg forwards fold. The legs don't have to be straight. You can bend the knees, reaching forwards, just like we did before. So staying on the fingertips, keeping the chest lifted, and looking for the spine and the back of the neck to be in one long line. So keep those seat bones down. One more inhale. To lift, to lengthen through the spine, the exhale. Maybe tiptoeing those fingers forwards a little more. And then inhale. Let's come up, back into our boat. And we're going to try and rock back up to chair from here. So we're going to draw those knees in, those legs in. Maybe you can hug behind the thighs, but not tightly. Keep it loose. And then we're going to rock back. And then up. Maybe you need another go. Really get the momentum going. And then up onto your feet. You can keep it low. And then push it up. Push into the thighs. Bring the hands down. Wasn't that fun? Good. So we've got our squats going. We're now going to take it into a goddess flow. Stepping the right foot back on our mat so we're wide and those toes are pointing out. Heels are narrower than the toes. Inhale, bring the arms up. This is our star. Exhale, bend the knees, bend the elbows. Goddess. Inhale, reaching into star. Exhale to goddess. Squeeze those elbows back. Keep them high. Inhale, reaching up. Exhale to goddess. Now from here, make sure you're really drawing in, using those abdominals and trying to lengthen the tailbone. Inhale. Exhale, right forearm to right thigh. Lift that left arm over. Take the gaze under the arm. Inhale to center. Exhale, left forearm to left thigh. Taking the gaze up. Inhale, center, exhale. One more each side. Move with your breath. Inhale to center. Exhale, other side. Inhale, back to your goddess. And now from here, you can take the hands onto the waist, straighten the legs and turn those toes slightly in. Coming into Prasarita Padottanasana, forwards fold, wide legs. Inhale, lifting the chest. Exhale, folding forwards. Take the hands down. Now you can stay on your fingertips. Maybe you grab some blocks or some books, something for under the hands if you want more height. So options, we can stay with the chest lifted. And I want you to think about taking the weight forwards into the toes. So we don't want our bum sticking behind us. This is easy. Everything's going into the back of the legs. What we want is to engage all the muscles, take the weight forwards, inhale, and then exhale, keeping those elbows bent in. Can we lower the head down? So thinking about that head being heavy, hanging here. Maybe you want to grab the elbows. You can take a bend into those knees if you like. Hang here. Inhale. Exhale. As we inhale, we're going to take those hands forwards and then we're going to walk them around to the right foot. So turn the right toes to the short edge of the mat. We're taking this into a pyramid. So in our pyramid, kind of like our half Hanuman, but the toes are down. Both legs are straight. You can take a soft bend into that front knee. And from here, we're looking to lift the chest. So if you can't have your hands on the floor, without doing this, then bring it up. Maybe interlock the hands behind the back. Looking for this open chest. Pressing into the outer edge of the back foot. Inhale. Exhale, bend that front knee. Bring the hands down. We're going to lift that right foot and then shoot it through and over to the left. Ball and triangle. Inhale. Lift that left arm up. Push those hips high. That back foot still flat on the floor. Inhale. Exhale, lower the hips down. Coming into our wide leg forwards fold again. Isn't that a seamless transition? It's taken me quite a few times. So don't worry, you're not the only one if you didn't quite get here. One more inhale. Lifting the chest. You can reach for the ankles, the shins, whatever you like. Just in between the legs. Exhale, maybe folding a little more. Inhale, coming up. Now we take that right foot into the inner left thigh. Bring that right hand behind us. Point the left foot. Inhale, push the hips high. Baby wild thing. Your gaze can be wherever you like. Little back bend today. One more inhale. Breathing into the left ribs. Exhale. Bring it down. We take the hands down. We'll step back, downward dog, and then bend the knees, look forwards, stepping up, Uttanasana, inhale, hands to shins, lengthening the spine, exhale to fold, inhale, reaching all the way up, and exhale to release. Goddess, again, we'll try that to the other side this time. So we'll step the left foot back now. So we should be wide on the mat again. Let's find our star, inhale. Exhale, cactus the arms, bending the knees, elbows, inhale to reach, exhale, goddess. One more inhale, exhale. Inhale here. Now we're going to exhale, the hands come down to the thighs, fingers in. And inhale to lift the chest, exhale, drop the left shoulder in, take the gaze back to the right elbow, little twist. Inhale to center, exhale, right shoulder drops in, twisting, looking around to the left. Inhale, one more either side, exhale to twist. Inhale, exhale. And we'll inhale, back up to center. Hands to waist as we point those toes forwards, very slightly in. And exhale, folding down. You can bend those knees if you like. Wide leg forwards fold. Again, the hands on the floor. And we focus on lifting the chest, keeping that gaze down at the floor. Drawing that belly button into the spine. Remember those hips, we want them to be in line with the heels. Final option, if you want, you can bend the elbows, let the head come back. Let it be heavy, the gaze behind. And the hands, you can walk them back in line with the feet, perhaps. And if you do that, squeeze those elbows in towards each other. One more inhale. And exhale. Inhale. Coming back to center. Exhale, let's walk the hands around to the left foot. Turn the left toes to the short end of the mat. Pyramid, maybe the right toes slightly turn in on the back foot. From here, again, take your option. You can bend that front knee if you like. Otherwise, pressing into both feet strongly. Drawing that left hip back, right hip forwards. The other option, if you want to work with the horizontal position, focus on the chest being open, you can interlock the fingers. One more inhale. And exhale, let's release the hands down. Bend that front knee. Then lift that foot up. Shoot it out to the right. Drop it down. And then inhale. Lift the right arm up. Take the gaze to the fingertips. Lift the hips as high as you can. Big banana shape through the body. One more inhale. And then exhale onto both heels. Lower the hips down. Coming forwards. Wide leg forwards fold. Again, we're going to think about opening through the chest. Drawing the chest, the belly down to the floor. Holding the legs or the hands just on the floor in front of you. Wherever you want to be, we're focusing on this chest being open. One more inhale. Exhale, release. Bend that left foot in to the inner thigh. Place the left hand behind, point the right toes. Inhale, pushing up into the hips. Lift that right arm up and overhead. The gaze can be wherever feels okay for the neck. It can be down, up, squeeze the bum. Lift those hips high. Squeeze the shoulders. Open across the chest. One more inhale. And exhale. Release. And to finish, we're going to take a diamond fold. So we're going to take the soles of the feet together, a good distance away from the groins, hands on the legs somewhere or on the floor. And we're going to fold forwards, this time let the back round. So don't worry about that open chest. Just let the head come down. The back body opening is what we're looking for here. So send the breath into the back ribs. Taking 3 breaths here. And then coming up, finding a comfortable seat to finish our practice. So somewhere that you can sit tall, breathe easily, taking the hands to rest on the legs, closing down the eyes or softening the gaze to the floor. Take that focus to the breath. Finding some stillness here. Letting the breath return to its normal rhythm. And just notice how you feel at the end of your practice. What's different than when you started? Take the hands to prayer. Bowing the head. And give yourself a little smile. Letting go of your practice. Thank you very much, everyone. I hope you enjoyed that. And apologies for the audio. Sometimes that happens with the headphones as I invert or get my ear close to the floor. So hopefully you could hear. Okay.
That's great. Thanks, Sarah. Really good.